powered by HCC is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to the baseball field on the North Mason School District campus in Belfair, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has Olympic League baseball, featuring the North Mason Bulldogs and the Bainbridge Spartans. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich. I'm happy to be here. Could be a good game.
North Mason is 6-11 on the season, 3-10 in league play. Today's game is the Bulldogs' regular season finale, and it's senior day for North Mason, so 6 boys from Belfair will be recognized after the game. Bainbridge has a 13-6 overall record, 10-3 in the Olympic League. The Spartans are also wrapping up the regular season today. Last Friday, Bainbridge beat North Mason 14-7. Looking at the history between the teams, Bainbridge has won the last 6 games with North Mason, and we can't find a record of a Bulldog win over the Spartans. Coming up, lineups, batting orders, and of course, the first pitch. It's Olympic League baseball, the Bainbridge Spartans at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take-Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we're back here at Bill Geyer Field in Belfair. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple just ahead of the Bainbridge Spartans and the North Mason Bulldogs seniors. It's all about the seniors today, Jerry.
I sure will. We have six seniors playing their last home game, I'm assuming, tonight or this afternoon. And I'd like to mention their names.
Go ahead, go for it.
Ethan Crowley. And he plays second base. The catcher, Cole McCormick. The pitcher for today, Leland Lopes. He's also played third base. The right fielder, Carter Smith. And also the left fielder, William Broughton. And finally, Javon Kelly, who plays third base. We've seen them play 4 or 5 times this year, and we've been very impressed with their attitude and the improvement they have made throughout the season. I also want to recognize the 3 managers, Jesslyn Thomas, Audrey Nygaard, and Izzy Brown. And I can say this about the 3 girls. They are so friendly, and they are so willing to help me with these lineups and things like that. And they're always asking, can I help? So I appreciate that.
Okay, so Jerry, it looks like they're not going to give us a whole lot of time, so let's dive right into the batting orders and the lineups for both teams. So
Sure.
Go for it, Jerry.
Bainbridge, the Spartans, coached by Jeff Brown. Leading off will be the left fielder, number 13, A.J. Larson. Batting second, center fielder, number 7, Talon Williams. Batting third, the pitcher, number 6, Duncan Boss. The batting cleanup, the catcher, number 2, J.T. Hardy. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 28, Will Rohrbacher. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Cole Pinton. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 3, Braden French. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 5, Trey Thompson. And batting ninth, the shortstop, and that'll be McCray Kerfman. And also playing will be the right fielder, Wyndham Rachanas.
Kokonas.
Mokanas. Sorry about that.
I have written down as a Kokonash. Yeah.
And North Mason will be leading off with number 2, second baseman Ethan Crowley. The catcher will be Cole McCormick. Batting third, number 5, Caden Atencio, the center fielder. Batting fourth, clean up the pitcher, number 13, Leland Lopes. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Kingston Serebakov. Batting sixth will be the designated hitter, number 14, Boston Stanley. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 11, Carter Smith. Batting eighth, the left fielder, William Broughton. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 12, Javon Kelly.
All right, so leading things off will be A.J. Larson. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI, 2 walks, and scored a run against these Bulldogs. On Friday, we're underway a little earlier than I anticipated, Jerry, but we're going to get the first pitch from Lopes to Larson. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike one. It's a nice pitch.
I was talking to Leland. I asked him, what's his favorite pitch? And he said, this is a fastball, the four-seamer. He also tries to throw a knuckleball.
Which, when I watched him, it looks like he holds the ball like he's going to throw a knuckleball every time. There's a swing and a foul off. And that'll be 0-2 to Larson to lead things off for the Spartans. Spartans are a 3A team this year. Next year, they'll be dropping down to 2A. They're in the playoffs, and they're going to be heading, I believe it's Spanaway Lake on Friday to get into the 3A district tournament. Here's the next pitch. A fly ball headed out to left field. On the run and up against the fence is Broughton, and heading for second with a stand-up double is going to be Larson. Lead things off for the Spartans here.
And now up is your center fielder, number 7, Talon Williams. And Talon is 2 for 4 in the last game. He had 3 RBIs, he had a walk, and he scored 2 runs.
So 1 on, nobody out for the Spartans. Larson's over there at second base, and they just hit the wrong button. And it's a Williams taking ball 1. So 1-0 to Williams. Pitch on the way. Fastball just a bit low for ball 2, so 2-0.
Batting batting third, batting next will be the pitcher, Duncan Boss.
So here's the 2-0 to Williams. There's a strike. Oh, I'm got the wrong things lit up here, folks. Sorry about that. So that's 1, this is 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Williams. Get a runner at second base. Pitch on the way. There's going to be a strike on the outside corner for 2-2. So the count goes even to Williams. Again, you got Larson at second base for the Spartans. Just underway. Nobody out. Pitch on the way. Fly ball. Going to be infield, and McCormick will be reaching back and grabbing it for out number 1. So 1 away for the Spartans.
And now up is Duncan Boss. your pitcher for Bainbridge. And Duncan was 1 for 4 in the last game, 3 RBIs and a walk.
Waiting for the first pitch from Lopes. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. Be a little bit outside and low for ball 1.
A.J. Larson out there on second base in scoring position for the Spartans.
Here's Boss waiting for the 1-0 from Lopes. Lopes with a fastball. He'll swing and he'll fly one off. Out of play into the trees off for third base line. Oh, actually, it didn't go into the trees. It kind of got hung up there and dropped foul. I couldn't quite see where it went, but it dropped foul. So the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to Boss. Again, you got 1 on, 1 out. Larson at second base. Boss the batter. Catcher's on deck. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball. Chopper. It's going to be scooped up there by Crowley. He bobbled it a little bit. Throw to Sabrekov at first. A little bit late, and the Spartans have runners at first and second.
So that will be an error on the second baseman. So runner on the corners.
And here is J.T. Hardy.
Yeah, he's the catcher, number 2. And Hardy was 2 for 5, had a double, an RBI, and he scored a run in the last game.
So we do have a courtesy runner at first base for the pitcher. It's number 29, Jerry.
And number 29, the last name is Sovic.
Yeah.
Sovic.
First pitch to Hardy is a fly ball infield. Lopes gets under it and grabs it. And that'll be out number 2.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 28, Will Rohrbacher. And Rohrbacher was 1 for 3 in the last game, had a double, had an RBI, a walk, and he scored a run.
Gee, I wonder why he's batting. So runners at first and third. Pitch on the way. Rohrbacher check swing, but he gets called strike 1. Larson at third, and Slovic is at first base for the Spartans. 2 away. And next pitch is inside and high. Ball 1, 1-1. So runners take their leads. And Rohrbacher will step back in, wait for the 1-1 pitch from Lopes. Swing and a ground ball. It's going to go right to the glove of Kelly. Kelly will scoop it up, throw it over to first, little off, but Sabrekov pulls his foot just a toe in the bag for the out there. And the Spartans leave a couple. We head to the bottom of the frame. No score. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This is a first responder, and same here. But did you know that these are first responders too? The towing industry is 15 times deadlier than all other private industries combined.
You see that?
You can change that by following the simple rule, slow down, move over.
It's the safe thing to do.
And
It's the law.
make our freeways safer.
Slow down, move over.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Bulldogs coming up.
Yeah, Bainbridge had no runs on 1 hit, a double. 2 people were left on base, and there was no errors committed by North Mason. Leading off for the Bulldogs will be number 2, the second baseman, Ethan Crowley.
And you got to go back to the Squim game.
Yeah.
He hasn't batted.
And he was 0 for 1 in that game.
Yeah, and that was a 10-1 loss back on April 22nd. So Boss on the mound for the Spartans. I'm trying to see if we have any information on him off the top. I don't see anything, do I? No, nothing for pitching-wise. We'll get to see what he's got on the mound, as Crawley will lead things off for the Bulldogs.
So Ethan Crowley steps in to the batter's box.
Waiting for the first pitch from Boss. Fastball swing and a miss. I'll miss that.
A little velocity there.
A little bit. I don't know if we'll have that. I don't think we have that radar out today. No, we do not. It's ball 2, or ball 1, excuse me. Second pitch was a ball, so 1-1 is the count. Here's the next pitch on the way. Another fastball and another swing and a miss for strike 2. Boy, he does have some velocity, Jerry.
Yeah, I would say he's in the high 80s. Hard to judge.
Hard to judge from our perspective. And there's a swing and a miss, and Crowley goes down swinging. So 1 away for the Bulldogs here.
He definitely has a good fastball. And now up is your second hitter, the catcher, number 1, Cole McCormick. And Cole was 0 for 3, had a walk, and scored a run in the last game.
Yeah. First pitch to McCormick. Another fastball just a bit low for ball 1. So 1 out for North Mason. Next pitch on the way, that one's going to be swinging fouled back against the screen for strike 1, so 1-1. Just got to figure out the timing on those fastballs, don't we?
And I remember Cole played some basketball, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Here's a pitch on the way. Outside for ball 2, so 2 balls and 1 strike.
And Cole is one of the seniors for North Mason.
Pitch on the way. Still a bit low and outside, ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to McCormick. 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the first inning. No score. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing, check swing, a little bit high. Say went. Strike 2, so the count's full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Boss with a big breath in and out. Gonna dial up the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and McCormick is out swinging. So 2 away.
And now up is your third hitter, the center fielder, number 5, Caden Atencio. And Caden was 1 for 4, had a triple, had an RBI, and scored a run in the last game.
Which is a 14-7 loss to the Spartans. Here is first pitch to Atencio. Just right there in the zone for strike 1 called.
So they do the same thing. They play the back and back.
Yeah. I think pretty much everybody does that nowadays.
Yeah.
Here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Got to say that was kind of a half-hearted swing by Atencio. I don't think he wanted to swing, but he had to because it was coming in. So 0-2. Next pitch on the way. A little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Caden Atencio. Here is the 1-2 on the way. A little outside. Count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out. Nobody on for the Bulldogs here. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Caden Atencio waiting for the 2-2 pitch from Boss. Swing and the fastball, and
he struck out the side.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 go the Bulldogs here in their half. The first, we head to the second, no score. Spartans coming up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. it's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
We head to the second inning of play. No score. Bainbridge Spartans coming up.
The leadoff hitter here will be number 15, the designated hitter, Cole Penton. And Cole was 1 for 4 in last night's game, had a double, had an RBI, and scored 2 runs.
That's Friday's game, Jerry.
What's that?
That was Friday's game. They played Friday.
Oh, okay.
Not yesterday. So.
Sorry about that, fam.
No, it's all right.
Last game.
The last game, that's true. Yeah, the last game, which was Friday.
I can be safe there.
Yeah. So Penton will step in, wait for the first pitch from Lopes. Lead things off for the Spartans here. Here's the kick and the throw. Outside and low for ball 1.
Yeah, originally this game had been scheduled for last night.
Yeah, for yesterday. I didn't get a reason why they pushed it back a day, but it makes it a lot easier. The weather is better. Of course, we do have the tent up just for that 13% chance of showers. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to go out of play. And that one's into the brush behind us.
Yeah, we're looking at the mid-50s probably right now. Yeah. Maybe 56, 57.
So Penton waits for the 1-1 pitch from Lopes. Leading things off for the Spartans in the second pitch on the way. That's high for ball 2, so 2-1. Penton waits for the next pitch from Lopes. Looked like that might have been a sinker for ball 3. So 3 balls in 1 strike to Penton. Waiting for the next pitch. Fastball for strike 2. So the count is now full to Penton. Leadoff batter for the Spartans here in the second inning of play, no score. Here's a 3-2 to Penton. Swing and a miss, and Penton goes down. Swinging, so 1 away for the Spartans.
And that's the first strikeout for Leland Lopes. And now up is your second baseman, number 3, Braden French. And Braden was 2 for 3, had a double, had a walk, and also has pitched.
So he'll step in. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunts 1. It's going to roll foul third baseline. Boy, he's got some speed, Jerry. He made it nearly to the bag before it was called foul.
Well, it's good to see Cole was missing a game or 2, wasn't he?
I only think he missed the one
game.
Yeah, just because he got a ball that hit off the turf and hit him right in the chin underneath everything, took him out, had a big welt in there, and as a precaution, they sent him off to the hospital under observation. But he was back.
It's great to see him back.
Yeah, he was back like 2 days later. Pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to French. French will step in, wait for the 1-1 from Lopes. Lopes, little ground ball chopper that goes foul into the dugout, almost into the dugout on the first base side.
On deck is Trey Thompson.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for the Spartans here. Top of the second inning, no score. French waits for the 1-2. Actually, he's going to call timeout here. And step out and take a couple of practice swings here. Step back in and wait for the next pitch from Leland Lopes. Fresh dirt on the mound today, folks. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's going to be fouled off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jerry brought it up because it stands out and it looks like it might be a little too high. I'm saying that it's just because it's hot, it's fresh dirt.
Yeah.
It makes it look higher. So French will wait for the 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. That one playable by Kelly. He's going to go right to the track in the foul territory for out number 2. So 2 down for the Spartans.
And now up is Trey Thompson, the third baseman, number 5. And Trey had a walk and scored a run last Friday.
Last Friday, yeah. Got that one right that time. The last game between these two teams, which was a 14-7 win by the Spartans, just to remind everybody, this is the second meeting. And the regular season finale for both teams. Pitch on the way, and it'll be low for ball 1. To Thompson, he'll step back in, I should say. Wait for the 1-0. 2 out. There's a strike down the middle of the plate, 1-1. Thompson stays in there, waits for the 1-1 from Lopes. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way, high for ball 2, 2-1.
Overall, Leland Lopes has had good control tonight.
Well, wasn't he telling you he likes the knuckleball, but he doesn't have as much control with the knuckleball? I don't think he's thrown a knuckleball today so far. Here's the 2-1. A little bit low for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Thompson. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Jerry couldn't hear the young lady asking us what the count was. Here's a pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled out. Straight back. That makes it a full count of 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now it's 3-2.
Giving her some bad time. Why didn't you catch that? She didn't react at all when that ball came back at her. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Thompson from Lopes. Pitch on the way. That's going to be just a bit outside. Now it'll be a 2-out walk.
First walk given up by Leland Lopes. And now up is number 24, McCrae Kerfman, the shortstop. And McCrae was 1 for 3 last Friday, had 2 RBIs, a walk, and scored 4 runs.
So here's the first pitch to Kerfman. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to drop in just out of the reach of Carter Smith, and motoring from first around third. Here he comes as a RBI triple by Kerfman off of 1 pitch, and the Spartans are up 1-0.
And give McCrae Kerfman an RBI, and Trey Thompson scored all the way from first.
Yeah, that was quite a run out there. Ball did get all the way back to the fence there in right field.
Now up is your leadoff hitter for the game, A.J. Larson. He had a double back in the first inning and was stranded on second base.
Just waiting for the first pitch here from Lopes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. That's going to go right up the middle. It's going to be gloved there by Prideaux. A little late on the throw, and another run comes in to score. And so, I don't know. I'm going to give him an RBI single, Jerry. He brings in another run. So 2 in now for the Spartans.
But
1
that
on.
was an error.
You're going to call that an error?
I am going to call it an error.
All right. So this will bring up number 7, Talon Williams. He swings and he fouls first pitch off.
And Talon is 0 for 1, flew out to the catcher back in the first.
So 2 out, 2 in, 1 on for the Spartans here. They're up 2-0 here in the top of the second inning.
But I am going to give him an RBI.
All right, well, he gets the bat in and run. He's going to fly ball. That next pitch, it's going to drive Prideaux up, reaches over his shoulder, grabs it for the out. And that'll do it for the Spartans here in the inning, but they do get 2, leave 1. They now lead 2-0. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. the right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Bottom of the second inning we go, 2-0 Bainbridge. North Mason coming up.
We had 2 runs scored, 1 hit, a triple, and we had 1 error committed by North Mason. Leading off for the Bulldogs will be the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, number 13, Leland Lopes. And Leland was 2 for 4 in the last game against Bainbridge, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and scored a run. Had a good night.
Did.
Good evening.
Afternoon.
Yeah, you're right. Good afternoon.
So the senior waits for the first pitch from Boss, high on the fastball, which is ball 1. Boy, he does come in with a lot of velocity here, does Boss. Do wish we had a little radar gun there. Next one in there, that's a little low and inside for ball 2. So 2-0 to Lopes. Leadoff batter for the Bulldogs here in the second inning, trailing 2-0. Here's the kick and the pitch from Boss. That one skips in for ball 3. So after striking out the side in the first inning, a little behind here up to the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs.
Leland could be taking this one.
Here's the pitch from Boss. Swings and he fouls that one off with a strike 1. Look out, folks in the crowd.
And he certainly wasn't taking.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking a swing, Jerry. Say that. Here's the 3-1. There's strike. The number strike 2. Excuse me, didn't strike out. Just 3-2. So Boss comes back from being down 3-0. Here's a kick and the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball foul into the bullpen over there, the third base line. No activity out there, by the way. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Leland Lopes leading things off.
And Leland is a senior.
Pitch on the way is a fly ball. That one's heading into foul territory over our heads. And the count remains 3-2.
I've had a couple nice talks with Leland over the season, and I've enjoyed conversing with him. A nice young man. Pretty good football player, too.
Yes, he is. All-around athlete, I believe. You could say that. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, still the count to Lopes, leadoff batter for the Bulldogs here in the second inning. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and down he goes. So 1 away for the Bulldogs here.
And now up is number 10, Kingston Serabakov, and he was 0 for 4 in the last game against Bainbridge, and he is also a senior. And we've enjoyed watching him pitch and play first base.
Here's first pitch to Spraykoff, swing and a miss for strike 1. So 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs here, trailing 2-0. Sorry, that hole dug in there to the side of the batter's box. Another swing and a miss for strike 2.
Kingston's been more of a reliever for North Mason.
There's the 0-2. That's going to be inside and low for ball 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Zabrakov, he'll step back in. 1 out. Second batter in the half inning. Pitch on the way. That's going to be just a bit low for ball 2.
Duncan Boss has struck out the first 4 batters that he has
faced. Yeah. Pitch on the way, and there's a fly ball. That one's going to be over our heads, out of play. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Or faced.
Yep. So Breakoff will step back in. Here's a pitch on the way. inside, and I guess that's going to be ball. I thought that might have hit him, but the count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Must have hit the ground, then hit him in the thigh. So the count is full to Zabrakov. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 game. Bainbridge on top. North Mason at bat. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a walk, and the first walk given up, if I'm right.
Just a little bit low on that pitch. And now up is number 14, Boston Stanley, the designated hitter. And Boston was 2 for 3 in the last game against Bainbridge. Had a double and 2 RBIs.
So he'll step in. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the first pitch to Stanley. It's high, ball 1. Is that a little bit of rain coming down here in the sunshine, Jerry? A couple of drips coming down, looks like. Or is it my imagination? Here's the throw over to first, and Zabrakov dives back safely. Just seeing big drops drop in front of me, Jerry. So I'm glad that they did put up the 10, because I almost didn't. So Zabrakov over at first base takes a short lead there. Pitch on the way, that's going to be high. Nice grab there.
Sure
by Hardy, just to keep it in the glove.
That saved
extra base.
A person from running or going to second.
So it's 2 balls, no strikes to Stanley. Here's the pitch from Boss. That's going to be strike 1. It's a pretty pitch. Zabrakov at first base. 1 out for the Bulldogs, trailing 2-0. Stanley waits for the 2-1 from Boss. Here's the kick and the throw. Strike 2 called. Hit that outside corner just at the knees. So 2-2 to Stanley. Moving a little dirt around. Stanley will wait for the 2-2 pitch. Again, Zabrakov over at first base. There's a high check swing on that one. Did he go? He did not. That'll be ball 3. So the count is full to Stanley. 1 out, 1 on. Zabrakov takes his lead. Here's the 3-2. That's just a bit low, and that'll be back-to-back walks.
Yeah, it'll be 2 walks in a row after 4 strikeouts by Boss. And now up is number 11, the right fielder, Carter Smith. And Carter.
You have to go back to Squim for his last at-bat.
Yeah.
And he's 0 for 1.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk.
Yeah, well, he's batting. So we don't talk about the pitching unless he comes in to pitch. So that was the Squim game actually on the 24th. So that was the second game. That was a 4-3 loss to the Wolves. Yeah, a little meeting at the mound with 2 on for the Bulldogs. Zabrakov at second, Stanley at first. So they break up the chat with the coach, and Carter will step in. So 1 out, 2 on. Smith will wait for the first pitch from Boss. Fastball high, ball 1. Wait for the 1-0 to Smith. Here's the kick and the throw. Another fastball. It's a little bit high. It's going to be ball 2.
I've been impressed with the Bainbridge catcher, J.T. Hardy. Does a nice job back there.
The next pitch, that's going to be a strike down the middle of the plate for strike 1. So 2 balls and 1 strike, and I have to agree with you. Although most of those pitches are right on target, there's only been a couple that have been off. But they've been off by quite a bit, making Hardy work hard behind home plate. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way. There's going to be strike on the inside corner that time, so the count is even at 2-2. She didn't put the graphics up here because we have bot runners at first and second. Against the breakoff at second. Stanley is at first. Pitch on the way. Swing and it's going to be a... did he get a piece of that one? Must have, because they're calling it a foul.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. So count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carter Smith. Here's the 2-2 from Boss. Swing and a miss, and that will be out at number 2 for the Bulldogs.
And the 5th strikeout for Boss. And now up is your left fielder, number 8, William Broughton. And William was 1 for 4 and scored a run.
So he'll step in. Boy, there's a big drops coming down, Jerry. I can hear him on the tint.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to Broughton. Going to be strike 1 call. That was just on the inside.
Yeah, now I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I can hear him through the microphone on the tint, that's pretty big. So 0-1, 2 on, 2 out, little foul off, straight back for strike 2 to Broughton. So no balls and 2 strikes to William. Again, you've got Sabrekoff at second and Stanley at first, 2 out. And an 0-2. Here's the kick and the throw. That's going to be ball. That one gets away, and runners are going to head to their base, their next base down. So that puts 2 runners in scoring position. First ball. So Sabrekoff is on third, Stanley's on second, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to William Broughton. Here's the next pitch, just outside for ball 2. So 2-2 the count.
2 outs.
2 on. Second inning. Here we go. 2-0. Here we got a lot
Lots of twos.
Yeah, here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Broughton goes down swinging. So the Bulldogs leave a couple out there. Still trail 2-0. Bainbridge coming up. We head to the third. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And we head to the bottom of the third inning. Bainbridge coming up, the 2-0 lead.
And leading off for the Spartans will be their pitcher, number 6, Duncan Boss. And Duncan is 0 for 1.
So far, I'm very impressed with Duncan on the mound.
Yeah, he's had 6 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Did have the 2 walks, but
very, very close on those ball calls on the last pitch, actually. So here is Boss facing Lopes, first pitch. Just a bit high. That'll be ball 1. This time I'll get the graphic up early in the inning instead of late. There you go. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be low. That'll be ball 2. It's a 2-0 to Boss, the leadoff batter for the Spartans in the top of the third. Leans back to stretch it back out, waits for the next pitch, swings, and he flies the pitch off third base line. Kelly.
Nice hustle.
Trying to get to it, can't get to it. It drops in. Foul. That's strike one. Nice, as you said, Jerry. Nice hustle.
Yeah, by Javon Kelly, your third baseman for North Mason.
So 2 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Boss, for the Spartans, leading 2-0. Hardy on deck. Here is the 2-1. He fouls the next pitch off. So 2-2. To Duncan Boss. Boss waits for the 2-2 from Lopes. That's going to be ball 3, so the count is now full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Duncan Boss. Waiting for the pitch from Lopes. It's going to be low, and there's a leadoff walk. So Boss heads to first base.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, number 2, the catcher, J.T. Hardy. J.T. was 2 for 5 in the last game, had a double, an RBI, and scored a run.
And he's 0 for 1 so far today. That's what I'm seeing on the screen, Jerry.
You are absolutely right.
So Hardy will step in.
And that's what I should have mentioned.
Yeah. And Sovic will come in as a courtesy runner for the pitcher. He's at first base. First pitch in there to Hardy is low for ball 1. So Hardy waits for the 1-0. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's going to be fouled off the third base line out of play into the trees. So 1-1 is the count. And I said it wasn't going to rain today, Jerry, but it did. Just enough.
Yeah, but too bad.
No, yeah, it stopped. So it's because I put the tint up, and I almost didn't. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, and Hardy does a little dance to avoid that pitch, so that's ball 2.
But I told him he needed to when on the way up.
Yeah, he did. He didn't do to me what he did last year. Well, it's not going to rain, and it does.
And I think it's funny, huh?
Yeah, you think it's funny.
Nice guy.
Here's there's a chopper. I don't know, that's a high-hopping ground ball foul there.
It's really not funny
It's
because
not.
there's a lot of good equipment there.
And I'm going to blame Jerry for that last mixer that died, but that's okay. Got a better one now, so thank you, Jerry, for that.
Yeah.
How's that? So 2-2 the count to Hardy. 1 on, nobody out. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 as Hardy goes down swinging.
All right, and now up is number 28, the first baseman, Will Rohrbacher. And Will is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop.
So 1 out, 1 on. Here's the first pitch to Rohrbacher. From Lopes, pitch on the way, little kind of a, I don't know, what do you call that one? It's a foul ball into foul territory. So Bradkoff runs over and grabs it for out number 2. I don't even think he wanted to swing at that, and it just kind of got a half swing and hit the bat and popped up, and that's going to be out number 2.
And now up is number 15, your designated hitter, Cole Penton, and Cole is 0 for 1.
So 2-0 still our score. 1 on, 2 out for the Spartans. They're leading. Pitch on the ground ball is going to be scooped up there by Perdot. He'll throw it first into Bradkoff for the out. And the Spartans leave 1 out there. We'll head to the bottom of the frame. Still 2-0. Spartans. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we're back here, bottom of the third inning. 2-0 Spartans. North Mason coming up. Jerry.
Yeah, next up, leading off will be Javon Kelly. Javon is one of 6 seniors playing their last home game. And he was 1 for 2 in a game against Cascade back on the 20th.
Yeah, there were 2 games played that day. And it was quite offensive explosion for the Bulldogs. I think they had, in that game, 22-3 was the final score. I think the other game was a 21-0 win for the Bulldogs. So Kelly will step in. Facing Boss for the first time today. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside on that pitch.
And Javon has showed a lot of hustle out there at third base for the Bulldogs today.
Yeah, and you remember, here's the next pitch on the way. It's high for ball 2. We talked about Cole McCormick getting hit and taken out of the game, that one game, and Kelly came in to catch, and he hadn't done it for a year. Did a great job behind home plate. Next pitch is low for ball 3, so 3-0 to Kelly. So Javon is a versatile guy. Here's the 3-0. They're going to hit this corner, the inside corner for strike 1 called. Javon jumped back. Umpire didn't buy it. So 3-1 to Kelly. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that will be a walk, leadoff walk for the Bulldogs. So 1 on, nobody out.
And now up is number 2, and this is Ethan Crowley. He's the second baseman, and he is 0 for 1.
Another one of those seniors on this team today.
Yes, that's correct.
So 1 on, nobody out. As Crawley waits for the first pitch from Boss. Here's the throw. Just a bit high for ball 1. If you can't tell on the screen, Boss is a lefty. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss by Crawley, so 1-1. Kelly over there at first base, nobody out. Crawley steps back in, waits for the pitch, and he'll swing and he'll tap the ball foul. This makes it 1-2. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called.
And that's the 7th strikeout for Boss.
And that's the first out. Sorry,
and now up is Cole McCormick.
He takes...
and Cole is 0 for 1.
That was a ball, right?
Yes.
Okay. I only joke because I looked at the scoreboard and it said 9 strikes. Swing and a miss by McCormick. Strike 1. So 1-1 to McCormick with Kelly over at first base, 1 out. Here's the pitch on the way. Just hit that outside corner for strike 2 called.
Boss is still working on a no-hitter.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes to...
Might be a little too early to say something like that. But
This is Tanner Jones, isn't it? No, it is McCormick. Never mind. Sorry. It's swing and a miss. And that's out number 2. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 7, but it was a 1. So 2 down for the Bulldogs here.
And now up is the center fielder. And this is Caden Atencio. And he is 0 for 1.
Skaten will step back in, wait for the first pitch from Boss. Again, you got Javon Kelly at first base, 2 out. Here's the lefty's first pitch to Atencio. Hits that strike zone at the knees for strike 1. So 0-1. It's going to be ball 1. Bit high, a little outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, 1 on. For the Bulldogs here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the kick and the pitch from Boss. A swing and a miss by Atencio for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and
that was a 9th strikeout for Boss.
And that'll do it for the Bulldogs here in the inning. They leave 1 out there. We head to the 4th, 2-0 Bainbridge. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we head to the 4th inning of play. 2-0 Bainbridge with the lead incoming to bat.
And leading off for Bainbridge will be the second baseman, number 3, Braden French, and he is 0 for 1.
I do believe that the young lady came in here and asked me where this is going is his mother, Kristen French. I think that's who that was. Only know that because she works for the PUD3, one of our sponsors. So 2-0, and the French will step in, wait for the first pitch from Leland Lopes.
And Trey Thompson is on deck for Bainbridge.
So here's the kick and the pitch, swing and a foul, straight back for ball 1, or strike 1, ball 1. No, strike 1, 0-1. I'll get it right eventually, right, Jerry? I just start saying stuff, it'll come out right. So
say it fast.
Say it fast, yes. No balls, 1 strike, pitch on the way, swing and a fly ball. That is going to be shallow. A left field drop in for a base hit. French rounds first and is going to head for second, but decides to head back to first. So there's a leadoff single.
And now up is number 5, the third baseman, Trey Thompson. And Trey had a walk in the second inning and scored the first run.
And the Spartans are leading 2-0 here. Nobody out, 1 on, as French is over at first base. And Thompson's waiting for the first pitch from Lopes. Here it comes. High, ball 1. All the celebrities are coming out today. It's Mary Jo Katie here behind us saying hi.
Leland Lopes has a 3-hitter so far.
There's a ground ball, chopper right to Kelly. Kelly turns and throws to second for the out there. Swing over to first, and he is safe there. So the out at second, so 1 away.
They tried to turn that double play. It was a nice attempt. So a fielder's choice there. And Trey Thompson will be on first base.
Right.
And now up is McCray Kerfman.
First
and
pitch.
Trey had
swings
a triple.
in a ground ball right into right field there, and Kerfman turns the corner at first, and there's runners at first and second now for the Spartans.
Yeah, and McCray Kerfman is 2 for 2 now. And now up is your leadoff hitter, who is 1 for 2, had a double back in the first, had an RBI back in the third, and he is 1 for 2.
And his name is A.J. Larson. Jerry forgot that one part.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Hi, AJ.
First pitch to Larson from Lopes with runners at first and second, 1 out. Pitch on the way, that's going to be low. All that information, and you forgot the most important thing.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, his name is. Jerry just wants to get all the information out. That's it. So 1 ball, no strikes to Larson. Runners at first and second, pitch it, a ground ball right out of the glove, but it goes right into the second baseman's hand. He'll toss it over to the base and Perdot, and that's out there, but the runner is safe at first. So runners to the corners for the Spartans, and 2 down.
And now up is Talon Williams, the center fielder, number 7, and Talon is 0 for 2.
So 2 out.
How was that?
That was perfect.
Okay.
2 out, 2 on runners at first and third. Thompson is at third. Larson is at first. And here's Williams. He'll pop one to right field. It's going to go foul, out of play. So Williams will wait for the 0-1 from Lopes. Again, runners at the corners. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. That's headed out there to left field. Under it there is Broughton, and that'll do it for the Spartans. They leave 2 out there. Still lead, though. We head to the bottom of the frame. 2-0 Bainbridge. North Mason coming up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Bainbridge. North Mason coming up. Jerry?
Yeah, Duncan Boss has had 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, has a no-hitter.
Yeah, the 3 walks, so 3 base runners so far in the game.
Yeah.
Here comes Leland Lopes to lead things off for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Leland is 0 for 1. He's our He's the pitcher for North Mason, number 13, 0 for 1.
Interesting that the home plate umpire is going to come out quickly to break up the post warm-up pitching huddle. Just get the pace of this game going, maybe. These guys don't want to leave the field. They've been playing a long season. This is the last game for the Bulldogs, North Mason. There's an outside chance they could get an out-large bid, but it's a very outside chance. The first pitch to Lopes is low for ball 1. The District 2-3 tournament is something like 16 teams. There's a fly ball for Lopes heading out there, and that's out of here. Home run for Lopes. Solo homer. Puts the Bulldogs on the board.
Well, he helped his cause.
He did. So
Leland just showed his explosive power. Congratulations, Leland.
His last game as a Bulldog, like his last regular season game, and he hits a solo home run to put the Bulldogs on the board. They trail 2-1 now.
And now up is number 10, the first baseman, Kingston Serbakov. And Serbakov wound up on third, had a walk back in the second.
Takes he takes ball one there. Next pitch on the way. Fastball, ground ball. It's going to be scooped up there by Thompson. Thompson throws it over to first with a nice fast throw over to Rohrbach, and that's a 1 out. 1 in and 1 out now.
And now up is your designated hitter, number 14, Boston Stanley, who got on by way of a walk and was stranded on second base back in the second.
So Stanley will step in. 1 out, nobody on, 1 in. Pitch on the way. That's going to be, we'll call that a dirt ball, Jury. Hit the dirt.
Now Boston got hurt too. Was he playing a position before?
He was pitching, and he felt something strange in his elbow. So
okay, that's it.
Yeah, he swung and fouled the next pitch off, so it's 1-1. Yeah, it's just a rule. You feel something off, stop.
Yeah.
And you don't want to risk any injury.
No.
So they took him out. That was the same game that McCormick took the ball to the throat. Pitch on the way. That's going to be strike 2 called. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 in for the Bulldogs here in the 4th inning. Here's the kick and the throw. It's going to be a little bit outside for ball 2. So 2-2 the count.
Well, hopefully Boston's recovered from that. I don't know.
Well, he was fine. That's what the coach told me. Just, better be safe than sorry. And
Precaution.
Ball, yeah.
Okay.
Ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Stanley. 1 out, nobody on, but 1 in. Here's the pitch on the way to Stanley. Swing and a miss, and Boston goes down swinging, so 2 away for the Bulldogs.
Well, Leland Lopes certainly broke up that no-hitter. And now up is the right fielder, Carter Smith, number 11, and he is 0 for 1.
He swung and fouled the first pitch off right over our heads if it were to come our way. But so 0-1 to Smith. Pitch on the way, the fastball again, but that's low, ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 ball game. Solo home run to lead off this inning by Leland Lopes. And the next pitch was inside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out, 1 in. Nobody on for the Bulldogs. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball right up the middle, right into the hands of Kerfman. He'll throw over to Rohrbach at first, and that'll do it for the Bulldogs in their half of the 4th. They do get 1, and they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Bainbridge coming up.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here.
It's interesting. Oh, yeah, now they changed it to the top of the 5th. Yeah. Okay, good. Duncan Boss stepping in. The pitcher has a 1-hitter, 9 strikeouts so far.
There's first pitch to Boss. He'll swing and he'll hit a fly ball. That's headed out there to right field on the run to get it. Nah, it's up against the fence. Smith picks it up at the fence, and Boss is headed to second base with a leadoff double. One pitch and one on.
And now up is number 2, the catcher, his battery mate, J.T. Hardy. And J.T. is 0 for 2. And we have a pinch runner.
Courtesy runner, that's going to be Slovic again.
Yeah.
He'll head over to second base. So isn't that Boss's second double, Jerry? Did he have a double earlier?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. I'm just, my memory.
A.J. Larson did.
Okay, that's who I'm thinking of. All right. So here's Hardy, first pitch to him, inside for ball 1. Just remember somebody.
Yeah, and he was a leadoff hitter.
Right,
He got that first.
There we go. That's what I'm remembering now. Jerry's doing the book. I'm just doing everything else. Sure. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out on, nobody out. Here is the pitch to Hardy. Swing, and that one's going to be fouled out of play. So 1-1 the count. You've got.
Well, they got the field nicely decorated here for senior night.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Solvik is on second base for the Spartans, and a 1-1 count to Hardy. Pitch on the way, just a bit outside for ball 2, so 2-1 the count.
You go 2.
So Hardy waiting for the 2-1 pitch from Lopes. Runner at second. That ball got away from McCormick, so Solvik will head to third base on the third ball.
Line drive somewhere too.
So count is 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, 1 on. Hardy waiting for the pitch from Lopes. Here it comes. Just a bit inside, and that'll be a walk. So runners at the corners for the Spartans with nobody out.
And now up is number 28, the first baseman, Will Rohrbacher. And Will is 0 for 2. On deck is Cole Penton.
5th inning to play. We're in the top of the 5th. 2-1 is our score. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. Pitch on the way and a ground ball. That's going to go foul. Just foul, just on the inside of the third base.
Nice
jump
action there. Nice jump by the runner on third, and that's Duncan Boss.
No, it's Solvik.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Solvik.
The pitch runner.
The courtesy,
courtesy runner, yeah. Thank you.
So here's the 0-1. Fly ball center field. Atencio back there, adjusts and gets the out there. Tagging and coming in to score, however, is going to be Solvik. So that makes it 3-1 on the sacrifice fly to center field. Yeah, runner did. Rohrbeck held there at.
Yeah, J.T. Hardy.
Yeah, Hardy. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Hardy held at first, so he stays at first. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on.
And Cole Penton is up. And Cole is 0 for 2.
First pitch to Penton is a ground ball. It goes foul at the third base line. Nice try out there by Coach. Couldn't get to it. It's a foul ball, however.
Slipped underneath his imaginary glove.
Well, you're assuming he's a righty. Maybe he's just doing. You can pick it up one-handed with his throwing hand. I don't know. Here's a pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Runner over there at first base is Hardy. 1 in. Did I say that? No, I did now. 4-2. There's a ground ball that's going to get into right field for a base hit, and that'll be runners at first and second now for the Spartans.
And now up is Braden Finch, the second baseman, and he is 1 for 2, had a single back in the 4th, and was stranded on third.
So French away for the first pitch. You've got Hardy at second, Penton at first base, 1 out, 1 in. Pitch on the way, a bunt that's going to go foul.
Yeah, it's probably good to play a little small ball now. Well, it's 4-1 though. Yeah.
It's 3-1, Jerry. Should be 3-1.
Let's see what we got here.
You
Yeah, because they've only scored 1.
Yeah,
That's
they only
right.
got running 1
That's
in.
scoreboard is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
You're right. You're right.
3-1. I might have said there's a bunt that goes fair right into the grass. Lopes picks it up, throws it to first, gets away from Sabrakov. Coming in to score is going to be Hardy, and they'll make it 4-1.
Yes.
On the play, Penton heads to third base, and French is on second.
That was a beautiful bunt.
Right on the grass.
Yeah, that's the third hit this inning for the Spartans. 2 singles in a row.
And they now lead 4-1. And I haven't even caught up on that, have I? Okay, so it's 4-1.
And 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
And that was a single and an error.
Yeah. Lopes made a good try to throw it to first, just a little bit off target. So a little conversation at the mound. Lopes is going to stay in there.
It was a good effort, but you know, sometimes you just got to be cautious.
Yeah, we're just going to double check. So 4-1 is the score. 2 runs are in here.
And now up is Trey Thompson. And Trey is 0 for 1.
Can I talk now? Never mind.
Well, I was a little slow on getting that off.
All right. So runners at second and third, 1 out, 2 in. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low to Thompson for ball 1. 1 out. Did I say that?
Yes,
1
you
out.
did.
Okay, well, I said it again. 1 out. 2 on, 2 in. 4-1 ball game. Here's the pitch on the way. Just a bit outside for ball 2. So 2-0 to count to Thompson. A lot of chatter coming out of that Spartan dugout.
Nice save.
Yeah, nice stop there by McCormick. And 3 balls, no strikes to Thompson. Going to have some activity in the bullpen for the Bulldogs. I can see somebody going in there, loosening things up. Thompson is the batter, takes a strike 1 called, so 3-1 the count.
And Trey did score the first run for Bainbridge.
Yeah, French on second, Penton on third, 1 out, 2 in. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 2. So the count is full to Thompson. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 2 in. Here's the pitch on the way from Lopes. That's going to be high, and that'll load the bases.
And now up is number 24, the shortstop, McCrae Kerfman. And McCrae is 2 for 2, has a triple and a single.
So the bases are loaded for Kerfman. 1 out, 2 in, 4-1 ball game, top of the 5th inning. Here's the first pitch to Kerfman. It's going to be high for ball 1. As the sun comes out.
Yeah, and he just warms up a little bit.
Yeah. I already zipped up my first layer. Here's the 1-0 to Kerfman. The base is loaded, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball chopper. Kelly can't get in his glove. 1 run was going to come in to score. And the bases remain loaded, and another run comes in.
Yeah, Cole Penton scored on that.
So you have French at third, Thompson at second, and Kerfman's at first.
I give it an error.
Yeah.
And now up is your
Larson.
leadoff hitter, A.J. Larson, who had a double, 1 for 3.
Here's first pitch to Larson, low and outside for ball 1. Again, the bases are loaded. 3 runs are in. It's a 5-1 ball game.
AJ has 1 RBI.
Here's the kick and the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. So 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. 3 on, 1 out, 3 in for the Spartans here in the 5th inning. Pitch on the way and a ground ball. That's going to get into right field. Score 1. Here comes Thompson around to score 2 more. And that makes it 7-1.
So 2 RBIs for A.J. Larson.
And the Spartans have runners, only 1 runner out there. No, runner at first and second. That's right. Okay.
And now up is Talon Williams, the center fielder. And Talon is 0 for 3. And he's a 9th hitter for Spartans in this inning.
7-1 is the score now. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's ball 1. Throw to second and sliding back safely.
That was close.
Was Kerfman just missed the tag.
It's a nice throw by Cole McCormick.
Yeah. So runners at first and second. 1 out. Pitch on the way. Bunt again. This one rolls foul.
And smart play by Javon Kelly to let that go foul.
Scarfman heads back to second. Larson heads back to first, and Williams will step back in with a 1-1 count. 1 out, 2 on, 5 in. For the Spartans, they're leading 7-1. Williams waiting for the next pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Boss on deck. Williams waits for the 2-1 pitch from Leland Lopes. Here's the kick and the throw. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2-2 to count to Williams. Again, 1 out and 2 on, 5 in. Here's the 2-2 to Williams. Swing and a miss. Throw to third and just missed the tag on Kerfman. So Kerfman is safe at third. And Larson makes his way to second. And there's 2 down.
And now up is Duncan Boss, the pitcher, number 6. He is 1 for 2, had a double this inning to lead it off. And, of course, he scored the 3rd run.
So 2 out, 2 on. First pitch is fouled off. Actually, they did send Larson back to first. Those runners at the corners instead of.
Okay.
Yeah. Thought he made his way over. But sorry, my iPad's being a little pain here. Another foul off.
Well, the Spartans have batted around.
Runner goes, throw to second, and coming in to, hope they could say they got him actually over there at second. And that'll do it for the Spartans. They did get a bunch. They got 5. Leave 2. We head to the bottom of the frame. 7-1. Spartans increase their lead. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
So bottom of the 5th inning we had, Jerry?
Yeah. Bainbridge in the top of the 5th had 5 runs on 4 hits. They left 2 on. North Mason created 1 error.
Okay.
And leading off for North Mason will be the left fielder, number 8, William Broughton, who is 0 for 1.
All right. A little bit of a delay here as Hardy had to put his gear back on. Ball's in, as he says, as he steps up to wait for the last warm-up pitch. And he'll throw to second like they always do. So here comes William Broughton, lead things off for the Bulldogs here. Got some work to do here. They trail 7-1. Bottom of the 5th inning. The sun comes out and makes it hard for me to see all my devices, Jerry. That's why Jerry uses a book. So William will step in. Wait for the first pitch from Boss.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way. It'll be low for ball 1.
Yeah, Boss has had 10 strikeouts.
Hard to overcome that. Here's a pitch on the way, low for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 to Williams, and that's going to be low for 3 balls, no strikes. Sorry, to stand up so I can see better. Maybe. Here's the 3-0 to Williams. I'm sorry, that's Broughton, sorry. And there's a leadoff walk. So 1 on, nobody out.
And now up is Javon Kelly, the 3rd baseman. He is walked back in the 3rd.
So Broughton over on first base, nobody out. Kelly waits for the first pitch from Boss. He kicks and throws. Kelly showed bunt high for ball 1. Kelly waits for the 1-0, shows bunt again. Throw over to first, however, and Broughton dives back safely.
Nice move to first base by Boss.
Broughton doesn't take a big lead over there, so it's not much for him to get back. Here's the pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Kelly. So 1-1 is the count. Javon will step back in, wait for the 1-1 from Boss. Broughton on first, throw to first again. Broughton dives back safely. Kelly waits for the 1-1 from Boss. Pitch on the way, high, ball 2. So 2-1. Getting 1 on, nobody out. Here's a pitch on the way, that's strike 2 called, so 2-2 is the count to Javon Kelly. Will Broughton takes the lead over at first. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high for ball 3. So 3-2. The count is full to Javon Kelly. Next pitch on the way. It's going to be outside and another walk. So Kelly will head to first base. Broughton heads to second.
And now up is number 2, Ethan Crowley. And Ethan is 0 for 2.
Spartan coach coming out to the mound. Talk to Boss a little bit. Think he's done? Or just to get everybody on same page as the infield comes in as well. As coach heads out there. Talk things over. So runners at first and second for the Bulldogs. Nobody out. 7-1 is their score. Bainbridge on top. North Mason at bat.
Yeah, Boss, like you said, it's been effective. He's had 10 strikeouts, but he's also had 5 walks.
Oh, let's see what we got here. They're going to leave him in there. Home plate umpire came out to break up the huddle. Everybody heads out to their positions. And Ethan Crawley will wait for the first pitch.
That sun does feel good.
Does it? I think there was a position change out there, Jerry. I don't see anything on the... Here's the first pitch to Crawley. Shows bunt, takes strike 1.
I'm not sure because there was nobody that came to the home umpire to report that position change.
Oh, I don't see the change, actually. See, everything seems to be the same.
Yeah.
Another pitch, and that's going to be strike 2 as Crowley's trying to bunt some guys into scoring position right now. Broughton is the only one. He's at second. Kelly's at first. Nobody out, and 0-2 is the count to Crawley. Swing, that one's fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes to Ethan Crowley. One of the seniors for North Mason here.
Yeah.
One of the 6 seniors. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Crowley goes down swinging. So that's out number 1 for the Bulldogs.
And now up is your catcher, Cole McCormick. And Cole is 0 for 2.
McCormick waits for the first pitch. Here it comes. It's going to be ball 1. Hardy is ready to throw just about anything that comes his way. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1. Again, Broughton at second. Kelly at first. 1 out. In a 7-1 game. Spartans with the lead. North Mason with the at-bat. And McCormick takes strike 2 called. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to McCormick.
Yeah, caught that outside corner. Nice pitch.
Here's the 1-2 on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called, and McCormick is out number 2 for the Bulldogs.
And now up is number 5, the center fielder, Caden Atencio. And Caden is 0 for 2.
Here's first pitch to Atencio. Just a bit outside low for ball 1. So again, Broughton is on second. Kelly is on first for the Bulldogs. 2 out now. Here's the kick and the throw from Boss and a swing and a miss by Atencio for strike 1. So 1-1. Leland Lopes on deck. Should Atencio reach. There's 2 out and 2 on. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball. It's going to be scooped up there by French. Throw to first, and that'll be the out. So the Bulldogs get a couple of hits, leave a couple of guys out there. Don't bring anybody home. We head to the 6th, 7-1. Bainbridge with the lead, and they're coming to bat. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
So we have a new pitcher for the Bulldogs, and you said that was Reed Schumacher?
Yes.
Okay, so he's out there. Do I have anything on Reed? I thought I had him on my sheet here.
Could be Shoemaker.
It's Shoemaker, yes. Nothing on his pitching. He was wearing 21 the last game, so. But he is 23, and he's the new guy on the mound. I have no information on his pitching ability, although I believe he did pitch a couple games ago. And I believe that's going to be the only change for the Bulldogs. Nope, there's another change. Lopes is over at first base. So Sabraikov is, he's out. So Lopes has moved over to first base. And it looks like that's going to be the only changes. So Shoemaker is the pitcher, and Lopes is at first. Those are the changes that I can see right now.
And Duncan Boss is up again. He was batting when they threw a runner out. Is that correct? He was up. He was up.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And he's 1-4-3, had a double to lead off the last inning and did score. And then will lead off here in the top of the sixth.
I did see another change in the infield, Jerry. It looks like Skylar McLean is at shortstop.
Okay.
And Crowley does remain over there at second base. So McLean is at short. Lopes is at first. And we have the first pitch to Boss from Shoemaker. Here's the kick and the pitch. Fly ball. Kelly's dancing around out there at third. Reaches over and grabs it for out number one. So one pitch, one out for the Spartans.
And now up is number 2, J.T. Hardy, the catcher. J.T. is 0 for 2, does have a walk, did score the fourth run.
So here's the first pitch from Shoemaker to Hardy. He swings and he pops one up to Kelly on the run in foul territory to grab it off third base, and that's out number 2 for the Spartans.
And now up is your first baseman, and this is Will Rohrbacher. And Will had an RBI back in the fifth. And he is 1 for 3.
First pitch to him is low and for ball one.
Yeah, he had a single in the last inning.
So Rohrbacher waits for the 1-0 from Shoemaker. 2 out. Nobody on. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high and that hit him. So Rohrbacher will head over to first base. So 1 on and 2 out.
And now up is number 15, Cole Pitton, the designated hitter. And Cole is 1 for 3, scored the fifth run, and had a single in the last inning.
Okay. Waiting for the first pitch to him. Fastball, strike one. So Pitton has an 0-1. 1 on, 2 out. Rohrabacher at first base. Here's the throw, and a ball that's fouled over the screen behind us for the second strike. So 0-2 to Pinton.
You say this tent's pretty protective?
No. Anything's coming right through it, Jerry. May deflect it a little bit, but no. So here's the 0-2 to Pinton. Fly ball, that's headed out there and over the head of William Broughton, who's playing into right field. Here comes Rohrabacher around third. He's going to come in and score. And Pinton ends up at second base.
So give Pinton a RBI and a double. And now up is number 3, the second baseman, Braden French. And Braden is 2 for 3, scored once, 2 singles.
Okay. So 1 in, 2 out, 1 on. His first pitch to French is a high end, ball 1. And you got Pinton over at second base.
And all this action happened after the second out.
Yeah, well, some of that 5 runs in the previous inning were also done with 2 outs. There's a strike called. Just pointing it out.
Good.
I could be completely wrong, too. I think that a lot of damage has been done with 2 out in this game. Here's the 1-1 to French. 2 out, 1 in. Pitch on the way and a ground ball. It's going to get by Lopes at first base. Rounding third is Pinton. He's going to come in and score. Heading to second is French.
For a stand-up double and an RBI. And Cole Pinton, of course, scores. Nice try by Leland Lopes. Just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah. So 2 in and 2 out. 1 on. And here is Trey Thompson. Is that right? Yeah, number 5.
Yeah, number 5, Trey Thompson. And Trey is 0 for 1. Does have 2 walks and has scored twice.
Okay. A little meeting the mound there to get Shoemaker just calm him down. I believe Shoemaker's a freshman. I'm thinking he is. Not sure, though. So Thompson will step in with the 2 out, 1 on, 2 in. 9-1 is their score.
2 runs have scored this inning.
Shoemaker waiting, getting the sign, looks over at second. He's going with a pitch to the plate. Just a bit low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pitch on the way, another, that's going to be ground ball. It's going to be scooped up there by Crowley. Gloves it to make sure that Lopes is on the bag. Throw over to him at first, and that'll do it for the Spartans here in the inning, but they do get 2 more. They lead 9-1. We head to the bottom of the frame. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-1. Bainbridge with the lead, and North Mason's coming up to bat. They'll face a new guy, number 4, and that is Parker Kroglick. Don't have any pitching information on him, but he is the new pitcher for the Spartans.
And leading off will be the cleanup hitter for North Mason, and this is now the first baseman, Leland Lopes, number 13. He is 1 for 2, had a home run, solo home run, a shot.
Yeah, shot there to left field. Put the Bulldogs on the board, but they got a lot of work to do here to get back in this ball game. They're trailing 9-1. Lopes has a dirty uniform, but when we were packing in, he had a little dirt on his uniform. Before he started, he said, "I'm all dirty." So here's the first pitch from Kroglick. Pitch on the way, fastball. Just a bit outside, I think, for ball 1. Looked like a good location from my standpoint, but we're sitting way to the right here. Lope steps out, steps back in. Here's the pitch on the way. Line drive that'll be scooped up there by second baseman. And that's French. Throw over to Rohrbacher at first for the out. So 1 away.
And now up is Kingston Sabrakov.
Sabrakov, and actually it's not him. It's the pitcher, the new pitcher, Shoemaker.
Yeah.
Reed Shoemaker is the batter now.
Oh,
23.
Okay. All right.
His first at bat.
Yep.
Believe we have some information on him.
Okay.
He was 2 for 4 and hit a double, scored a run in the game against the Spartans on Friday.
Pretty good evening.
He fouled the first pitch off. Afternoon. Yeah. Fouled the first pitch off for strike 1. So 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs.
And this is against Bainbridge last Friday.
Yep. That is correct. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball. That's to left field. Out there to grab it is Larson. I believe it's still Larson. Yes, it's still Larson. That's out number 2 for the Bulldogs. So 2 down.
And now up is Boston Stanley. And Boston's 0 for 1. Had a walk back in the second inning.
I still think they need to credit guys for walks as an at-bat.
I agree.
The first pitch to Stanley is going to be a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. Especially when they go, when they battle from 2 strikes and keep, force that to 4th ball. I mean, it's not like he didn't go up to bat. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit outside that second pitch. So it's ball 1, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 on the way to Stanley. A bit low for 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Boston Stanley. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th inning, 9-1 is the score. Bainbridge with the lead. North Mason, there's a line drive. It's going to drop in and for a base hit. Stanley, he trots over to first base, and there's a 2-out single.
That was a shot.
Just
velocity.
Yeah, a lot of velocity. Good little crack of the bat.
And now up is number 11, Carter Smith. And Carter is 0 for 2. He's your right fielder. Carter play basketball? He did, didn't he?
Yes, he did. His first pitch to Smith. He'll ground it right past the pitcher, but into the glove of the shortstop, Kerfman. Throw to first, and that will do it for the Bulldogs. Here in the 6th inning, they leave 1 out there. They trail 9-1. We head to the 7th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take-Back program provides consumers with the safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
And we head to the seventh inning of play, 9-1. Bainbridge with the lead, and the Spartans are coming up.
Yeah, that hit by Boston Stanley was the second hit off of Bainbridge pitchers, second hit. So, and Bainbridge has no errors yet. I don't have them down for an error.
Yeah, not even on this their official Game Changer app. No errors, 10 hits, 9 runs.
Is that what it says?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it says. 4 errors by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they picked up a few.
So Kerfman will lead things off for the Spartans here.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3. He's scored once, has an RBI, has a triple and a single, so he's 2 for 3.
So he's waiting for the first pitch from Shoemaker. Here's the pitch on the way. High, ball 1. To Kerfman. Here is the 1-0. It's a fly ball. That is headed out of play. Lopes on the run, try to get to it. Can't get to it. So it's strike 1.
Okay, you're correct. Bainbridge does have 10 hits. They had 4 of those in the 5 runs they scored in the 5th inning.
Well, I'm just going by what's popping up on the screen over here, Jerry. So here's a 1-1 to Kerfman. Line drive is going to drop in to left center for a base hit.
Oh, he's got 3 hits tonight.
Yeah, Kerfman heads to first base.
And now up is number 13, A.J. Larson. A.J. is 2 for 4, has several RBIs, a double and a single.
So 1 on, nobody out for the Spartans. As Larson swings and misses the first pitch. So 0-1 to Larson. Kerfman at first base. Pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 1. So 1-1 is the count. It's a 9-1 score. Bainbridge with the lead in at bat. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. It's going to be strike in the middle of the plate. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Larson. And Shoemaker stepped off. The insistence of one of his coaches, I believe. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Larson. 1 on, nobody out. 9-1 ball game, top of the 7th. Pitch on the way in a line as a fly ball. It's going to go right in the glove of Broughton for the out. Throw to first as they're going to get to Lopes will tap the bag, and that'll be 2 out as Kerfman was almost at the bag second when that ball was caught. So 2 down for the Spartans here.
And now up is number 7, Talon Williams. Talon is 0 for 4. And he's your center fielder.
So the bases are empty. And what do we got going on here? Is got trainers out there, or some of the I think we're going to get somebody else is going to pitch. It looks like Sabrakov is going to come in relief here of Shoemaker. So Kingston's going to come out, get some time on the mound here as Reed Shoemaker's afternoon is over. So this will be the third pitcher of the night, or the afternoon, for the Bulldogs. Some cell phone shots there on the mound, Jerry, as Sabrakov's going to take over on the mound. So we'll step aside as he does his warm-ups. We'll be right back. 9-1. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Guess we're going to keep it here for a moment. No, we're going to have some warm-ups. So I was right. All right, so we'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
So Kingston Sabrakov takes over on the mound for the Bulldogs. 2 out. Bases are empty. And all he has to do is get an out to get the Bulldogs out of this inning, although they're trailing 9-1. And Sabrakov should be about his last warm-up pitch, isn't it? Maybe 1 or 2 more. Don't have any information on his last outing, Jerry, but we'll see. And he will face first number 7, Taylor Williams, with 2 out, and the base is empty. So here is the Williams will come up to face Sabrakov here. See what Kingston can do. Can he get out the Bulldogs out of this inning with 2 out? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Williams for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit outside for ball 1. So 1-1 the count to Williams. Boss on deck should he reach. Pitch and a foul off out of play. So 1-2 the count to Taylor Williams. There's the 1-2 to Williams. Sabrakov kicks and throws. It's going to be high and outside for ball 2, so the count goes even to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. That's in foul territory. Lopes on the run to try to get to it and can't get to it. Leaps on top of the fence to try to reach, but no, it's too far out of play. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. 9-1 is our score. Here's the 2-2 from Sabrakov to Williams. That's going to make it full on ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball. That's headed to right field. Broughton on the run to grab it. A little jog in, and that'll do it for the Spartans here in the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The last 3 outs remain for the Bulldogs. This is Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Bottom of the 7th innings, 9-1. Bainbridge with the lead. The North Mason Bulldogs coming up to bat. William Broughton will lead things off for the Bulldogs.
And Krulik is pitching his second inning.
Yeah, still on the mound.
And William is 0 for 1. Does have a walk.
So Broughton looks for the first pitch from Krulik. Fastball swing and a miss. For strike one there. 0-1. Broughton will step in. Kelly on deck. Bulldogs need a bunch of base runners here. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball right back to Krulik. He'll run over and then underhand it over to first base and roar back. And that's 1 out for North Mason.
And now up is Javon Kelly, the third baseman. Has 2 walks.
Being one of those rare base runners for the Bulldogs today.
Yep.
So Kelly will wait for the first pitch from Krulik. 1 out. Pitching a fly ball center field. On the run out there is Taylor Williams. It's what a catch out there right over his shoulder for the out. Robbed a base hit from Kelly.
Yeah, that was a nice catch.
So that'll be 2 out.
And now up is Ethan Crowley, 0 for 3. And he's your second baseman for the Bulldogs. And he is also one of the 6 seniors that play in their last home game.
Here's first pitch to Crowley. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Crowley. Ground ball, that's going to be scooped up there by Kerfman. Throw over to first, and that'll do it for the game. So 1, 2, 3 go the Bulldogs here in the 7th inning, and it is now final. 9-1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360 427-9670, extension 400.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The Bainbridge Spartans take care of the North Mason Bulldogs here, 9-1 on senior night, a regular season finale for both teams. Jerry, what do you have?
Okay, Bainbridge had 9 runs on 11 hits. A.J. Larson had a single, and he had a double. Duncan Boss had a double. Will Rohrbacher had a single. Cole Pinton had quite a night. He had a single and a double. Braden French had 3 hits. 2 singles, 1 double. And McCrae Kerfman had 3 hits. He had 2 singles, and he had a triple.
Right.
So 9 runs on 11 hits. How many errors do they have there? What are they on Bainbridge?
Bainbridge, no errors.
That's okay. That's what I have.
Okay. Larson with 2 RBIs. Rohrbacher had an RBI. Pinton had an RBI. French had an RBI. 2 RBIs for Kerfman.
Okay, thank you.
Just to cap that thing off.
For North Mason, they had 2 hits, 1 run, 4 errors.
Yeah.
Okay. The leading hitter, of course, was Leland Lopes, who had a home run back in the 4th, a solo home run, a shot. And Boston Stanley also had a single. That's all I have there.
That's
it.
it.
2 hits?
Yeah, 2 hits, 1 RBI, so 9-1 the final.
And they had 5 runners stranded, left on base by way of walks.
Right.
So that's it.
Oh, that's it. Let's see here. North Mason season has come to an end unless they earn an at-large bid into the Class 2A District 2-3 tournament that begins next Tuesday. That's a tall order. There are a couple of teams that have a better record just ahead of them in the standings. Bainbridge is in the postseason, and the 3A team plays Spanaway Lake Friday to get into the Class 3A District 3-4 tournament that also begins next Tuesday. Our next broadcast is Thursday when the Shelton baseball team hosts Tenino. First pitch is 4:30. And I guess that will do it for us in Belfair, unless Jerry has something else.
We want to thank our listeners, our viewers. We appreciate your support, and we've enjoyed coming up here and announcing both fast pitch and hardball.
Yeah, we'll be back up here for another North Mason fast pitch game next week. Not next week, a couple weeks. Okay. I believe, unless that doesn't come through, we'll have to change.
Okay.
A little different up here because of the natural grass and the dirt. It's hard to predict the weather. So, well, that'll do it for us here in Belfair.
Thank you, Dietrich. Nice job.
My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's game final again. Bainbridge 9, North Mason 7. We will talk to you on Thursday. Thanks for checking us out here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.